I joined Friendly Temple in '69. I got baptized there. I got crowned as deacon there and got married there. So 1488 built has a lot of history.
I was at the car wash, used to be a car wash on Union and Natural Bridge before they built the new service station. It was a car wash in the back. And I was waiting, I'm going to get a car wash, and Pastor Davis came out, and I knew him well because I used to live across the street from him. And something spoke to me and said, there's a church you can go to. So I got up that Sunday morning and came from Florissant down to here. Well, we were across the street at 1488 Belt at the time. And there's another little portion in there I'll leave out because there was a young lady that was coming up the opposite way, and I was meeting her, and she looked really nice. So I hit my brakes to go turn around and talk to her. And some says, you're going to church. And so I got off my brakes and went on to church. And started at that point at Friendly Temple.
We started growing and kept on growing. And Pastor Davis said we need a larger facility. That's when he decided to build 5544. After he got that done, Pastor Davis, he got ill. And he started bringing Reverend Jones on more frequently to preach. Well, after he got so ill that he couldn't preach, Reverend Jones, he was kind of the preacher in charge.
When Pastor Davis passed, before he passed, he placed Reverend Jones in position as post-pastor, as was his terminology.
And we needed another preacher, Jim said, another pastor, Jim said, and the people, the executive team got together and got all the candidates together and had an election. And Pastor Jones, he was elected preacher.
Pastor Jones was a young person at that time, very young. And we were wondering as to how things were going to be.
After he got elected pastor, the executive team got together trying to figure out what his salary was going to be. So they got to talking to him, and he said, if I do what I'm called to do, God will take care of me.
You know, when Bishop Jones first accepted his position as the pastor of the church, he had us all to walk around the community. And he said God has showed him everywhere he stepped his foot at, he was going to own that property.
One of the major impacts is that Bishop decided that we would stay in this location and that people feel when they drive through here, it's like it's such a special place. You know, you see things all around, but they respect the church.
It is clear now as to where we are and how we got there. Over time, God has shown over and over that this is where He is, and the thrust that God has given to us here, it more than tell you what God has in His plan of action for the church.
We have done 69 years. I'm looking for us to do additional 69 years. I'm looking for us to additionally to open up our hearts that others may come in and receive. No matter what condition they're in, they still have hope, and we still need to love them where they're at.
God brought us, and His plan brought us together. Different background, different thinking, different everything. And brought us together and quickened us together. and made us to sit in one place and become a key figure for the movement of his church. And that have inspired me to be more vigilant in what we do for the church, and be able to be in place to do what God have chosen us to do.